What's going on, everybody? This is Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, the middle class millionaire, trying to help people how to make money online and also teaching you how to be consistent with tracking your progress. So, as I said, we're in the track your progress phase to help you be more consistent with your business and your direction with your business. And tonight, we have on this call, we have Brother Dawkins G with us. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be here. Look, we tracking percentage per day. Once you learn how money works, you get that financial mindset. You get that mindset. You'll learn all percentages. That's how.
All right. Appreciate that. And like he said, how to make money, how your money works. So just on that note, just before I go into tracking my progress, because it is 11:12, so we got till 12 o'clock before the first pay of the day hits, 12:06 to be exact. Wrote down a little note, something I heard today, which was excellent. It was this guy said, "Money is your seed, not your harvest." Let the camera get focused back again on that. Your money is your seed and not your harvest. So he broke it down in agricultural terms, like you know how a parable such as like Jesus would do. And what he was saying was, you gotta think of the terms when you're trying to understand money. You gotta think of the terms that's being used when dealing with money. People talk about cash flow positive, right? Cash flow. Now, when you think about cash flow, he said something. I wrote it down somewhere. He said, "Well, money is more powerful when it's flowing, when it's in motion, when it's working, when it's doing something. That's why they call it currency." So you think about the currency. Current is moving. You have the current in the water. It's moving all the time. That's what make your cash flow. When you cash flow positive, that's what make more things happen. It's more effective. Then he talked about the term consumer. And he said, okay, think about when you planting something in the field, you put your seed in the ground, right? You could unpause for me, Dawkins G. I might need some crowd participation. So
No doubt.
when you put the seed in the ground, you put a seed in the ground, and then it grows, right? And once your seed grows, you take whatever it was that grew, you take it and you do what with it?
You harvest it.
So after it's grown and you harvest it, then what do you do with a harvest? You do what?
Well,
Do
you need to take some and replant.
you, and that's what he was trying to get to because
Replant for the next harvest.
he said most of the time when people do reap their harvest, they consume it, they eat it, and he said that people depend on us on I'm a, hey I'm not trying to make this it is Black History Month, so I'm just going to say it that people depend on black people because we make up trillions of dollars, but we are consumers. We spend everything that we make instead of reseeding it, replanting it, regrowing it to make and keeping the flow positive. I know Dawkins G has a real strong feeling about how how we as African Americans overspend, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, the I always say the best decision I ever made was hiring my money to work for me. You have to understand when you spend money, it's gone. It's out of your hands. It can't develop or increase anything in your future. That's living for the now, right? When you're in this immediate gratification mode, you're spending. But imagine if you put your money into a vehicle where it will earn more money and it's going to work for you harder than any man you've ever seen because your money's going to work 24 hours a day.
And that's
You don't
about
have
what
to
we're about
pay.
to show you right now. We're about to actually
You don't
show
have to
you
pay.
that.
no benefits and dental plan and nothing that it's gonna just keep working and it returns to you.
Right.
Albert Einstein said the best invention ever made is compound interest. Well, what we're talking about here with vehicles like Traffic Monsoon is compound earnings. It's in your favor.
I appreciate that. And before I get into sharing my screen, I'm going to share a quote with you in honor of Black History Month. Share a quote with you from Barbara Jordan. She was a lawyer and educator. You know, she was part of the civil rights movement, uh, or she was like a senator or something, or part of the Senate in Texas. I mean, she was you know, she was from a royal area. So, but she said a great quote. Let me share that quote with you guys. I posted today on my Facebook that she said, "Do not call for black power or green power. Call for brain power." That's what Barbara Jordan said. She was trying to tell you that education is the key. And that's what we're trying to teach you, trying to teach you how to be more consistent with your business. Because once you become a consistent action taker, you'll start to develop consistent results. I don't know what that was going on upstairs in my house. Probably when the kids dropped a toy out the bed. They like to sneak toys in their bed. But do not call for black power or green power. Call for brain power. So that goes across the board for anyone and everyone involved in the business or just in life. Whatever you're into, you need to master the information. Okay? Whatever you're into, master your information because that's what's going to ultimately carry you. All right, so now let me get into sharing my screen and showing you guys what happened in Traffic Monsoon today. All right, so I'll go to the Money Pacer account first on my Facebook. Show you my Facebook page. Here we go. That's Dawkins G posting his information up there about what's going on with him. And then here goes mine. This is yesterday's results. A total amount from yesterday was $462.62, along with $19.28 an hour was the average payout per hour. And as you can see, the sharing positions was at 439 and a total earned of $81,847.93. Let's see where we are today. So I'm gonna log right in to my Traffic Monsoon. It's right here. And congratulations, Traffic Monsoon. Definitely moving forward to getting all the credit card stuff together as they are testing the credit card system right now. And PayPal is out the window. Pazer and Solid Trust, they on deck to leave too. So separating because they bought their own bank, going for longevity, going for more security and not have to go through the middleman to exchange money. If anything, PayPal is the legal money launderer out there, if you ask me. They pulling that legal money laundering thing. They get away with it. They've been doing it pretty good for quite some time. But they run into a lot of woes now with a whole bunch of companies that are growing so fast, accelerating their money so fast that they cannot handle it. So here we are on today, 447 active sharing positions, still only 8 action takers out of 125, and we have $82,327.45. I just want to bring this back to everybody's mind. You see 447, I only see 400 because I deal with the round numbers to keep my mind consistent on what to work with when dealing with withdrawal plans and also plans to buy traffic or solo ads or to deal with your budgeting. Okay, so let's see. You know what I need to do? I need to go ahead and take the picture of the progress of the day so I can save it. So I get a use a snippet tool that's built into my computer. Yes, if you saw one of these videos before, you're going to say this is redundant. But guess what? You need to get it. I need to get it. We all need to get this. It's redundant information. Yes. Showing you the motions over and over again is powerful because guess what? I'm developing a habit. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Your habit is what's going to help you advance, or it's going to help you fall off. If you have a habit of watching the 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock sports center, you're not helping your business at all. Not at all. Yes, you could be more sociable. You could be more sociable, but guess what? You're not advancing your business. You're not helping yourself get to that debt-free life. You're gonna keep complaining about being broke because you like to stay up on those events that are worthless to you. So here goes the money pacer account with the progress from yesterday. I just took the picture from today. You know I need that numbers. I need those numbers. So what's my numbers here? I have $82,327, 45 cents. Okay. I press subtract. I come back to yesterday's results on the money pacer. Those make sure those are from the third. Okay, so that's $81,847.93. I press equal. Now I need to stop sharing with you guys so I can bring up. I want to go ahead and bring up the good old PowerPoint slide that has my template on it. You're trying to be more effective so you can get more work done in the time that you have. You get 24 hours in a day. What is it? 8720. What is it? 8,720 hours in a year, something like that. Something like that. But you need to understand, everybody has the same amount of time, but are you being effective with your time? So this day 279. Day 279. I didn't really track my progress all that time. And what was the results? I need to go ahead and change this picture out to the new picture that I have. Let's see what we're working with here. You want to go ahead and track your progress, and you want to share your results, especially in the groups that you belong to. You want to do it in a way that you become the support for that group. That's because you want to answer as many questions. You want to get as many questions about the business. You want to go ahead and practice answering those questions as much as possible to either help your team and or help yourself. This, remember what I told you about brain power. Brain power is what she said. That's the only power that's going to help you. Because if you have the education, you can do everything. All right. So yesterday, the total for the 24-hour period was $462.62. But today, let's see. Let me type it in there to see how you feel about it. Uh, 400. You know it's in the 400s. $479.52. I think it jumped up a little something. I think that's what we call a jump up. Let me. What was it again? I told you it went from
Nice.
right. It was 462.62 yesterday, and now it's 479.52. Is since I'm on a holding pattern right now, and I'm using other means to do what I need to do. I'm just going ahead and using what Dawkins G said, the compound earnings. So let's see. When I divide this, by 24. When I divide that $479.52 by 24, that makes it $19.98. I'm almost there to that $20 an hour mark for 24 hours. How much you make an hour when you at your job from uh, 9 to 5? I don't know what you're making, but ask yourself that thought-provoking question: why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing it? 1998, almost there, almost there. I think trying to think what was the highest pay rate, hourly pay rate I ever had. It was in the 20s. But you know what the goal is? You know what my goal is? I want 3,000 here. I want 200 here. I want all 200 people to be really productive, following the plan as we're trying to work our way to the plan. You need 200 people buying at least one pack a day, which what I buy, how many sharing positions I buy a day? Uh, it has to, it's at least eight. I'm at least buying eight of them, eight or more, because with my referrals buy packs, that's I just get it right there. So I don't know where I'm gonna be at by the time I get my Traffic Monsoon Mastercard, but I know I'm gonna be in a better position I am right now. So that's 447, and I hope to be at the 500 mark. Because what's that? How many days I have to get 50 packs? What's that? 8 divided by 50, or 50 divided by 8? So in about six, what is that? Six? Is it 6 days? Am I saying it right, Doggins G? 6 days, I'll probably be at 500. 6 or 7 days.
Yes, actually, at 8 per day, 500 packs. You're only was that 53 packs away?
Right, but I'm tripping now. I'm gonna have at least 4 or 5 of them expiring every day too. So I gotta check the
Right.
rate.
So
I
you're
could I
buying
could check
eight.
the
So
number.
you actually your net profit is what, 3 or 4? So you're adding like 3 or 4 a day. So you're looking at about 10 days.
It don't matter. I'm willing to wait to hit the next number. I'd rather operate at the 500 level than operate the 400 level.
I
So
know that's right.
I'm gonna make sure I push for those O's. And you know where I'm from, the land of the O. Be more city, baby. Gotta throw that in there. I love my city. I don't know about everybody else.
I definitely love my city, and we don't have the O's down here, but we get the curly W. DC.
I want people to be on the lookout for that. If we're gonna start doing some events and we expect people to show up, because we trying to make sure that we do this thing for the whole community. We trying to go from B more to DC and putting an imprint on every community that we go through, from 295 to 95 to 301, whatever you want to use, whatever way you want to get between those two areas. We want to imprint. We want to imprint on those communities to make sure that all people. I know it's Black History Month, but we want all people to be strengthened with financial literacy. All people, because it's the gift that keeps on giving. When you start to understand and unpack how money works, how business works, you're gonna see yourself in a different light. Like I was I felt like, how can I explain it? I heard something else today that, like, it was one of those thought provoking questions. Like, what am I doing with my daycare? I need to scale my daycare so I could hire somebody else. I really need to scale the daycare to hire somebody to come in, because I have other things I need to move to. Like, I need to figure out, I need to get to that meeting. I need to get to that meeting to do the whole what is it called? I need to do the new evaluation so I could get the basement up to par, so I could have enrollment of 12 children instead of 8 children, because three of the children mine. So, well, will soon be mine. Three of the children will soon be mine, and we need to go ahead. We need to go ahead and spread it out a little bit, because everybody's assuming that I'm only going to live on the internet with making money. No, the daycare is doing something. I will be doing other brick and mortar businesses because
Um,
I'm affecting the community, man.
I'm sorry, Mr. Aaron. Can I get you to do me a favor though?
What's that?
Um, can you invite our friend Mr. Sharif is looking for the hangout?
Okay, let me see. I thought I sent it to both his. I thought I sent it to both of his profiles. Let's see here. Uh, what is it again? HS. Is it HSS? IGP? Something like that. Yep, got it. Got
Yes,
him.
sir.
Yeah, man. Because I want to make sure that I'm not trying to be president or mayor or governor, but I do want to affect. As I ride through my Baltimore streets, I can ride through some of the main streets, or what I call gateway streets, in and out of city streets. They all boarded up. There's at least one or two boarded up on every block. That's not fair.
Mm,
I don't believe that's the way it should be. Uh, we gotta put some people to work. There's no reason for anybody to be sleeping on the street in Baltimore City with all these boarded up houses. Renovate them, make them something. Make the person who living in it, make the homeless person hook it up. I'm sure that, or teach them, have somebody side by side to teach them the skills. Whatever we need to do, we need to do it. I'm going there. That's the way I feel today. All right, so I copy and paste this so I could update it. I bring in my new picture. I don't know why Mr. Sharif not on yet, but people, you gotta wake up, people. I'll say I don't. I love all religions, but I'm gonna tell you right now that God, He empowered us to. He gave us the example. He left us His Son Jesus. That's one thing. He brought His Son Jesus to make us figure out how to live and how to love and how to be, stuff like that. But He also gave us His chosen people. His chosen people, the Israelite, the Jews. Have you seen the Jewish community? It's all in house. They don't play. They don't play that stuff. They hire people, they hire black people, or they hire other people to work their business for them on Saturdays when they not working, because it's their religion not to work, not to do anything. They sticking to it, but they don't mind paying you. They leverage you for that. That's what they'll bring you in, to leverage that. They keep their store open. I mean, we gotta open up our eyes, people. Let's see, paste. Day 279. Boom, boom. Results. I'm telling you, for anybody that's watching this right now, just know it's going to get dangerous when I find my voice. When I find those topics, I'm filling up a book of random topics that I could talk about. I'm looking at trainings all over the internet of other people doing stuff like this, but no one is doing this. This is one of the basic things you need to do, is get consistent at tracking your progress so you can know where you're working with, what pocket to stay in. I need my YouTube link. Where is it? But yeah, I mean, folks, you need to be. You need to be on board with tracking your progress. It don't matter. It's going to help you eventually gain an audience. Like, let's see, this proof of income. All right, I gotta say the income disclaimer because of the where I just all the other stuff I just showed you. And when you're doing the income disclaimer, I say this proof of income is not a guarantee you will earn the same, but it would be possible to earn this and more with equal or greater strategy and work ethic. Contact me if you want to learn my strategy for growing my business and income. Look at the latest proof in progress right on the website, right here. It's on there right now. I got ads running on my ads. As you can see it right here. Let me mute that out. I'm gonna mute it. You see it's following us live right now. You're gonna see the little ad close. Boom. You see that middle class millionaire contact information right there. You click on that, it brings you straight to the page. You get to see it for yourself. You get to see everything popping right there on the page. Anything that happened live now. That's where the links go to. That's where it goes to. That's how it will look when you come to the channel. Like I said, don't be afraid to ask any question. I did get some questions today from some people in the groups. That's why you need to post in these groups. Okay, you posting in your groups, and right here in the Money Pacer group, we invite people to post. It's 48 people in here, one new person. But guess what? There's only 3 people posting results. We don't want a quiet room. We don't want a quiet room. We want people to make some noise up in here. So let me check all that. That's all good. Going through. I need a space right there. Because only the top 5 lines post. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5 lines post clearly before it says see more. And it's still cut off. It's supposed to show the whole thing before see more. But people see the link is right there. Results are not typical. You hear it all the time. This is how we rolling. This is how we do it. And most that's why I forgot I didn't hit the power hour today. They in Vegas. They in Vegas now. They in Vegas for the weekend. So I copy this and then I go through my groups. Like I said, we're not even gonna hold y'all long today. I'm gonna be posting my groups. You know what? I'm gonna wrap this call. It's 11:39. I had baseball practice today. I don't even know how I feel yet. Let me stop sharing that and bring the camera back up.
Oh yeah, you're gonna break out the Ben Gay between now and tomorrow.
Right. So I'm like, I could kind of feel a little bit in my back and stuff. I'm like, all right, I haven't thrown in a while. Did some hitting in the cage and stuff. I'm like, okay, I see how I feel. I want to make sure that we hopped up on this thing and show people effectively how to track their progress. That's what we're working on. That's the phase that we're on. Anything up there? Okay, I was clean. I thought I saw something. So I don't want to be on camera like that. But like I said, you guys, tracking your progress, becoming consistent. Because guess what? In this time, remember for a couple weeks, it was just me recording the videos Monday through Friday. And then Douglas G came on. And then Mr. Sharif came on. So who's next? Who's coming on next? You have something to say, or you have a question, or you need understanding, or you have an understanding that you need to share. Because what we're doing right now, Allen Iverson wasn't a fan of it. We're talking to each other right now, acting like we're talking to you. We're talking to each other, acting like we're talking to you. You might be watching this on the replay. I'm telling you, track your progress. Get yourself on camera as soon as possible. Because the time is going to come that you go from 0 viewers to 1,600 viewers to 16,000 viewers. You want to get yourself together. You don't want to just get in front of the camera last minute and be awestruck. You don't want to be that deer in the headlights. This is your time to become consistent at tracking your progress, getting your education, getting your topics to talk about because somebody wants the information you have. Mr. Darkness G, you got something to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I just wanted to end with a great quote that I heard today. Um, and it goes a little something like this: individuals win games, but it takes a team to win a championship. That spoke to me right into my business that I'm not going to be able to be successful, not to where I want to go by myself. It takes a team. So I thank you, Mr. Aaron, middle class millionaire, for letting me look over your shoulder once again, and I appreciate the uh, value that you put into every video. It's really step by step. If anybody was looking for some hand holding, this is it, because you literally spend 30, sometimes 45 minutes going over just tracking your progress, how to click on cash links, how to purchase shares. It step by step. The value is immeasurable. You're showing people your routine. You're literally letting them in behind the curtain. Now, my videos, when my series, my channel starts, may not be that detailed. I kind of keep certain things close. But once people qualify themselves, of course, they're gonna get all the information. But this is educational, man. You provide so much value. And again, Dawkins G, that is my brand. And the tagline goes like this: learn, lead, and leverage. This is the learning part. Now's the time where you should be putting the pieces together so that you can lead your family and friends or other business partners into this money. And even more, it's about more than money, because with the finances, you'll be able to improve their lifestyle. Won't be struggling, won't be stressed. And then leverage is basically uh, as a team being able to help each other, working with each other for everybody's income to grow and everybody to be able to enjoy their life and pursue your passion. That is called freedom. Yep. We in Black History Month, but it's history, period. So it doesn't matter what color you are. Let's make history. I'll see you tomorrow.
Appreciate those kind words, brother. And like I said, I'm Mr. Aaron from the House of Aaron, the middle class millionaire. And as always, good night and good morning. And we'll see you on the next call.